I guess whenever you look at this situation, you've got a girl that is saying that she was unconscious because of the alcohol, but she can plainly restate what happened that night. I passed out. I woke up. Matthew was on top of me. I passed out. Ponder was on top of me. I passed back out. Tyler was on top of me. I passed back out. And I mean, now, just in the statement alone, that's kind of, when you're trying to think of, okay, well, was she unconscious? Because how did she keep waking up, and how did she know clearly what happened that night?
She had 3 or 4 shots, and you say she is not a reliable historian because of that, right? If she was drunk and supposedly passing out, then how can you treat her as a reliable historian about what took place, which is a good and valid point.
Right.
He had 10 or 12 shots. So how can you regard him as a reliable historian? If she is disqualified with 3 or 4, how is he not disqualified at 10 or 12? That's the problem with that.
My problem with this is, why is she not accused of rape? She started with him. He is a boy. Why is she not?
Why does it always have to be the guy or the athlete that is doing that? And that's where our society is today. People like to see people go down. But, you know, it's not only guys out there raping girls. Girls can rape guys.
Well, listen, that, as ludicrous as that may sound, certainly anyone can be exploited sexually.
Right.
But you and I both know that the real answer to that is that boys are generally bigger and stronger, have the ability to impose their will on a woman much more so than a woman can impose their will physically
right.
on a male. And so that's the answer to your question.
Right.
And I'm not saying that your son
understand.
raped this girl, Mark. I'm not saying that at all.
He did not rape this girl.
No, I'm not, listen, Diane, I'm not saying that he did, and I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm saying he made some really stupid decisions.
I agree with that.
And fortunately, you don't go to jail for being stupid. If she says no to you at any point, and you impose your physical will on her against her wishes, then that is a definition of rape. And here's the problem. If she was drunk, and the 4 of us have agreed that she was, based on your report, that if she took 4 shots in 30 minutes, she would be legally drunk. People that are legally drunk do not have the capacity to give consent. And if she was impaired with alcohol, if her capacity was diminished by alcohol, then she did not have the legal presence to give consent. Now, if he had 10 or 12 shots, did he have capacity to be held accountable for his conduct? And
I think
frankly,
that's where we're at.
Well, that's a dancing on the head of a pin.
But
is a problem.
That is so true, though. But she started with him. She initiated the sex with him. She'd had sex before with him. She initiated the sex with him this night as well. It was not rape.
And you understand that she tells a different story than that.
Currently, she may or may not. It just depends on, you know, we've heard different rumors around.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.